It sounds awesome. Zero commission. Sounds like a free money. Basically, you keep 100% of every check with no splits and no franchise fee, no broker actually taking any cut from you.
And honestly, this is what my husband, when we first became real estate agents, was like all about, to be entirely honest. But if you've been a real estate agent for more than 5 years, you've seen all of the ads and you see the things. And on paper, the math might just, of course, it sounds amazing, zero is free, right? But the math would like that would get you a raise if that was true. But here's what the ad isn't telling us. Here's what the real truth is. Zero commission brokerages are not free. You are paying just in a different way. And when you add up all the ways you pay, it actually costs you more money to at many of those brokerages, and a lot of agents walk out the door making less money than they did before, than they would before. So really, we're going to look at what this really means in general, and we're going to talk about really zero commission really means, what the hidden costs really are, and what modern brokerages models actually look like when they actually help you grow your business.
Exactly. Therefore, we are pulling the cover off and let's dig in what we wanted to do. First, we wanted to clear up something. Almost no brokerage is really truly 100% commission forever.
What?
And most zero commission models work like this. You pay a monthly fee. You pay a transaction fee for every time that you close on your deal or on your home. And you are also paying like a desk fee, and errors or omission fee, a tech fee, a compliance fee, and sometimes a leadership fee on the top of all these fees that you need to pay. And those numbers are small on their own. They seem small, but when you add them up,
like $500 here, $200 there, $90 a month for this platform. But when you add it up, it can easily be between $6,000 to $18,000 before you actually even held and sold one home at all. And this is not before taxes, before marketing, before your gas, before you even sold anything. So when someone says 100% of that commission, what it really means is you're going to get 100% of the check after you've already paid the brokerage, all your flat fees and all your flat amounts. And this is why it's very different from what we have at EXP, which is the capped model. The capped model is very, very different. You pay a percentage of every deal up until you reach the cap. And that means once you hit the specific number, because once you hit that number, you really do have a 100% for the rest of the year.
Exactly. Once, as my wife said, you hit that cap, then you can keep almost everything for the rest of the year. Of course, you have some small fees that you need to pay. The cap usually a set dollar amount, at least in the EXP.
It's not that much. He just acted like the fees are back. The fees are not back.
Okay. Well, I mean, some small fees.
Yeah, but then they go away too.
Exactly. Therefore, that means that if you have enough business to pay, that's $16,000, which is the cap, for example, for EXP Realty. Now you're almost on your way to get almost the 100% commission that you were looking for.
It's not, I don't know why he keeps saying almost. It's 100. It's 100. And once you hit that 5,000 of the commission, it's 100. So, but it's 100%. So he can stop saying almost. But every time there is a cap, it means that you're not scaling. Once you hit the cap, you're at full. Newer agents are not getting crushed by this because the cap is going to be part of the deals you actually are closing. So they want you to close deals if you are new. And here's the honest part. If you're a super high producer doing 50 homes a year or more, those flat fees can sound appealing, but most agents are not going to be those 50 plus. And most agents close between 6 to 20 in a year. And once you have that production, those monthly fees, the tech fees, the leading cost fee, the training fees, and all the other fees that you're paying out of pocket, a cap model would honestly be better because you're getting the tools included.
Exactly. Let's talk about those tools because this is where the real cost lives. And at true zero commission brokerage, you usually bring your own of everything, like your own lead source, your own customer database, your own transaction management software, your own training, your own coach, your own marketing, you name it, your own website, your own everything. And every time that you add a tool, you add a monthly fee to that. A customer relationship software can run actually 50 to 200 just a month. And decent website, that capture run around another $100 per month for that.
And a serious lead funnel is going to work between $500 to $3,000 a month. Paid coaching is going to be maybe $10,000 or at least a few $100s over that. I'm just looking at the ones I look at. Before you even know it, those monthly bills and those monthly overhead is higher at the new brokerage with low fees at a full service firm than when you have to manage everything yourself. And the second hidden cost is what?
The second in this cost is when your brokerage does not give you any system to work with. You are the system, you are the one that building your funnel, and you are the one that learning the software, and you are the one that training yourself after a long day being with the client or doing a video tours or anything that you do with your real estate. And the time is the things that you cannot really buy and get back. And most of real estate agent who live on the zero commission brokerage tell us the same thing. They say they saved on a split, but they lost it all back at the later. And the confusion and lots of missed opportunity in the business.
So here's what we want to be really transparent with you. Of course, we've already told you we are at EXP because we really believe in EXP. We are not going anywhere. Why? EXP drew us here because it seemed the answer to the problems that we were seeing when we were looking around. And the reason EXP wants to be the problem solving. I learned so much AI from just being at EXP. And the model is capped. So you get to know everything you paying in a year up front, and all the tools are included. So you're getting your bold trail, whatever full tech stack you're getting a customer relations platform, you're getting transaction software, you're getting a website, you're getting a world-class training, 60 trainings a week, plus you're getting, live on demand, and almost every day of the week. 80, yes. You're getting everything, plus we have our group as well, and that's just even more. So you get coaching that is built into the platform by having a sponsor. And on top of that, you get two things that most brokerages cannot ever offer you. And that's number one, that everyone knows what we're gonna say.
What is that?
Rev share.
Rev share, okay. Therefore, basically you wanted to talk about when you help another agent to bring it and join the company, as my wife said, you earn that RAF share that we were talking about. And there are lots of misconception about RAF share is because most of people, they think that is like a pyramid scheme. And meaning that...
Someone just told me recently, Mary Kay makeup. It's not the same.
Exactly. But the reality is from that portion that you pay to the EXP uses half of that portion and put it in that RAF share bucket to pay those agents that they bring great agent again to join EXP Realty.
And to be honest, well, agents look at that as their retirement plans when they're earning it. The bigger question for them is what do they bring to the table? Because I would not have joined EXP if I was not getting a specific sponsor who would not get me specific things that I needed when I was joining. So you have to look at what you're getting out of the deal as well when you're an agent as well. Because we would not be the same without Mike Sherrod, to be entirely honest. So we are very grateful for him. And then whoever joins with us gets all of our upline and of course us. The second thing we're going to talk about also is stock, and I love talking about stock. My econ background comes in. EXP is a publicly traded stock. You're getting stock awards for hitting milestones in the company. For capping, you can see at Morgan Stanley how these numbers are holding up, and there's no later on where they're going to flood the market or do some buybacks or just lower the stock prices and water it down. That's not what's happening at EXP, which happens at other brokerages. They're offering you a piece of the company as stock. So EXP does, and when the company wins, you win as well. So you're actually making more money every time you hit those milestones, and those milestones come from you selling houses, so they want you to be productive.
And now, so how you actually compare a zero commission brokerage with the capped offer like EXP Realty.
Like ours.
Keep it simple. Basically make a list, put a monthly or yearly fees on the side, and put the cost of every tools that you would have to bring yourself on the table for your business. And then what you do, easily add them up and ask three main questions from yourself. Will I have the training that I need to grow in this business? The second question, will I have the support that I need when a deal goes sideways? The third question, will I be building something long-term or just keeping a few extra dollars today? Therefore, after all this and after these three questions, you're gonna get to what?
you'll realize that the cheap monthly fee is not the only lowest cost. Now, you have to also understand almost no zero commission is going to give you something that you can pass on. They're going to pass on to their family. They're not going to pass to you. So let's just be clear about that too. And there's another thing to talk about EXP that I love, which is culture. People think, oh, how can brokerages have culture online? But they absolutely do, because EXP is built on agents helping agents and agents growing together, and your calendar looks different. When you go to when you're in a group of icons, you're going to see people who want to get, you get invited to mastermind, you get exposed to top producers, you get to grow fast because you're around people, and that's a mastermind, right? We get to be around people who are successful, so that which makes you more successful just from being around them. And you get to see what they're doing all the time, and you get to actually talk to them and then see and then just feel that energy, which then helps your own business grow. So when you're talking about joining a brokerage, you're not just talking about where you're going to put your license and put that on there. You're not on an island by yourself. Some agents might like that, but most people are going to burn out if they're like that on their own. Now, here's the honest take and why I didn't let us join the zero thing, and when we joined EXP right off the bat, because zero commission has a marketing message. They're there to make sure that you see that you can switch. CAT models offer full support, real ownership that you're built to keep. And if you're looking about something to move on, you can owe it to your family and yourself to really look at the full picture before you've actually picked your brokerage.
Exactly. If you wanted to talk about the numbers, we'll be happy to walk you through the current setup line by line and show you exactly what a move would you look like. And here in description below, you can book a call with us, Alan Victoria Pinder with eXp Realty. We love and thrilled to be connecting with you. And don't forget to look at all of our videos here for the agents, and subscribe and share with us your journey, and we would be love to be part of your success journey in real estate.
Thanks.